Don Kenora, I'm chairing tonight. Bradley's not available. Anyway, I will pull up the agenda if you'd like the agenda. And then real quick, you want to run through attendance?
Yes. Alder Madden.
Here.
Chair or Vice Chair Kenor.
Here.
Member Reiner.
Here.
Member Guthrie.
Yes.
And Member Bechtel.
Here.
Okay, we've got a quorum.
Meeting minutes from 11/10/2025. I was not here. Are there any changes and or modifications to those minutes? If not, they're accepted. Then item 2, ordinance amendments, sanitary sewer rates. Ben?
Yeah, I will start that. Utility Manager Mike Meyer was going to be joining us. His computer just restarted, so he may jump on shortly. This is a standard ordinance amendment that we do every year. So obviously the city for sanitary sewer, our sewage goes to the Madison Metropolitan Sewage District. So we're a customer of them. So they set their rates on an annual basis, similar to us. Their budget was just approved. They provided us with a letter that included their rates for 2026. What we do is we put them into basically a spreadsheet and calculate out based on the meter size for each ratepayer. So that rate sheet is attached and included with the ordinance amendment. So I can actually quick pull that up just for everyone's benefit. And so as you can see, it's based on meter size and there are adjustments shown on the left side of the table is last year, the current charges, and then on the right side is the adjustments based on MMSD's new rates. So that's what we have here. It looks like Utility Manager Mike Meyer just joined. So Mike, I was just explaining kind of the why behind the item tonight for sanitary charges. If there's any questions, Mike or myself would be happy to answer. But yeah, that's kind of the reason or the why for the sanitary rates. And the reason we had to bring that to this meeting is this needs to be approved by Finance Committee and Council ahead of next year. So needed to get it on the agenda in December.
Any discussion? If not, we need to entertain a motion to approve these rate changes to council and finance.
Yes, so Spad and I will make the recommendation that the Public Works Committee, acting as the Board of Directors for the Water Utility, recommend to the Finance and Personnel Committee and Common Council adoption of the enclosed ordinance amendment for revised sewer rates.
Okay. Is there a second?
I'll second that.
Oh, yeah, I'll second it. If not,
Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Unanimous. Motion approved.
All right.
Thank you. Yeah, I was having technical difficulties here, so I quick had to jump on my phone. My computer decided to do a restart. I was literally logged in for the meeting and everything. Complete shutdown. So that's the way it goes. Well, along with this rate case tonight, we wanted to have the SRC, from the PSC, if you remember, the simplified rate case. Unfortunately, they did not get back to us in time. I know it's not on the agenda, but it is part of the rate case. So I feel confident saying with the agenda tonight, we would have liked to have had it. It will be in for the next meeting agenda, just so everybody's aware. We finally got it back last Friday. So
Okay. Sounds good.
Excellent. Thanks, Mike.
Thanks,
thank
Mike.
you. Have a good night.
Someone should tell MMSD that Sean retired.
Yeah, I saw that letter as well.
Like, poor Sean, still in it.
Right. I'll put the. Here's the.
All right. Big agenda tonight. Liaison briefing.
Yes,
And
everybody. The Conservancy Lands Committee met on Wednesday last week, a little bit early because of the holiday. And the actual agenda itself, we were talking about the John C. Bach units of Pheasant Branch, and they recommended a management plan that was created this year for that. Not totally related to public works, but that was a big item. And then the other thing that came up when it came to liaison briefings, I just mentioned our brush collection conversation from 2 meetings ago, and then that prompted a few questions from the committee about public works in general, which I had sent to Ben prior to the meeting. But since I saw the public works notification that the equipment is being changed from leaf to snow, just something I wanted to bring up again, because I think other people in the community were saying, oh, the leaves are falling later in December. And the question that CLC wanted me to pass along was, how is the city changing policies to reflect, possible later leaf fall? And then I know it's just kind of that big question of like, well, there could be leaves 1 week and snow the next. So it's more of figuring out how to make sure the city's prepared for the weather to the best of its ability. And then the question of leaf prompted, how do we keep leaves out of storm sewers? Which Ben then also responded that I'm just sharing this because I didn't know the answer to this either, and maybe someone else has a question. Then I'll just repeat what you wrote, but no, street sweeping does not push leaves into the sewers. Sweepers use bristled brooms or vacuums to collect the leaves into the hopper. And I don't know the physics of the mechanics of that. And so I just thought that was of note, since CLC's very focused on leaves getting into sewers anyways. But I don't know if that came up in water resources management or stormwater as well. And that's all I have.
Yeah, it did not come up in water resources. We talked about phosphates, phosphate control within our stormwater ponds. And also concern is added to the future agenda items is salt usage in the city. Just those are the key things.
Sounds good. We can definitely maybe have an overview of our snow operations, and then also kind of talk about our salt usage and our ways that we can reduce it, and kind of the why behind it as well.
Sure. Okay. Future meeting agenda items. Anyone? I have none.
I have none.
Mary?
I don't think it has to be like on the agenda necessarily next time around, but I do think it might be worth hearing what, Ben, your thoughts are on, the shift in leaf collection, if that's something that people were interested in. The reason why it just kind of came up more is because Alder Lorman is on CLC, and he said that like he had residents asking if like leaf collection can possibly be offered a little bit later. Again, I don't know. We can't predict how the weather's going to be, so there's not like a clean answer to that, but just something to think about, I guess.
Yeah, no, we can definitely we can bring kind of a discussion item about why we pick leaves when we do, and then when we have to switch over, and the challenges that we face in terms of doing both at the same time.
Yeah, this will be an interesting year to see how that all works out.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think this weekend is
The flip-flop.
right. Yep.
Can I ask for you? Anything?
No, I don't have anything right now.
Adjourn. Staff items.
We don't have anything. We've compiled kind of the running list of items that the committee's asked for. So we're going through, and as we get to future meetings, we'll continue to add them as much as we can. In addition,
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Sounds good.
Cool.
This could be the quickest meeting ever. I love running meetings like this.
I was gonna say, I think this might be a new record, at least for my tenure on Public Works.
Short week, short meeting. I don't get to chair that often, so when I do. Great, we are adjourned.
Perfect. Thank you.
Hey, Mary, have you caught up on your sleep yet?
Oh my gosh, I wish. Don and I ran into each